Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and I'd like to welcome you back for more Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. We're heading off to the Lanayru region, and we're going to be continuing onwards to the caves, in which we can actually continue on with one of my more or less, I want to say it's one of my least favorite parts of the game, but at the same time, I kind of like it. And it's for the same reason why I like the Lanayru mining facility, but it's just kind of like one of those things where, I don't know, I just feel like it's not really that great, and it's just kind of cumbersome and monotone. It kind of harkens back to the beginning of the game where we had to go rescue the 3 Kiwis, and we had to, find all 3 pieces of the key, and, the power generators were basically doing the same exact thing. We didn't really have to do that for Lake Floria. The extent of that was going back to the Skyview Temple, and then we could just go straight into the actual ancient cistern. But here, you actually have to do 3 kind of annoying, this is probably going to be the most, thing we have to do in terms of collecting things. Like it takes so much more time than any of those beginning parts, and it's kind of annoying. It doesn't help that I'm going to be collecting all this shit though, so bear with me here as we get started on this. We can start throwing this crap on over. It's not really worth it to us at this point, but I didn't want to waste it the first time we did, just showing that you can do this, and you can. I probably should have done this off screen, but no big deal, I guess, because now you guys get to see it in all of its full glory of everything. So yeah, welcome to episode, what is this? Almost episode 50 at this point. I have so much left to render. I could leave my computer going for literally 2 days straight, and I still wouldn't get through all the videos I have ready to render. So I hope you guys are excited for that, to see this probably in November at this. Well, not really, because I'm uploading an episode of Skyward Sword every other day. I'm starting to think about doing just one Skyward Sword a day and then alternate between Kingdom Hearts and Plants vs. Zombies, because as of this time, that's what I've started. I just started recording Kingdom Hearts, so there we go. And so yeah, I actually am uploading that right now, so that's gonna be kind of cool. I'm not sure how people will react to it, probably because it's a Kingdom Hearts game. Can't really do much with that in terms of commentary. Much like the Legend of Zelda, it's not really much you can do with the the gameplay itself. You can't really make it unique to yourself. I mean, you can in terms of play style and such, but I don't know, it's just kind of, I don't know. I just don't want it to be a super generic playthrough. I've only seen a couple walkthroughs of it, so I don't know. Anyway, we could drop down there for a little bit of easy access here. So let's go run back over here. Continue onwards through the sand area. So I'm listening to the Arctic Monkeys' newest album. I already talked about this 20 episodes ago, back when it first leaked. Yeah, today's only the 12th, so it's been a while since I've actually sat down and listened to it, but I actually really like it. I think I already talked about it with you guys, maybe. Basically, I really like most of the songs on there. At first I was like, but I'm starting to warm up to it a little bit. It's so weird. It's so weird how people describe it. They're like, yeah, it's like listening to Dr. Dre and Black Sabbath in the same song. It's I don't hear any really Black Sabbath influences in very many. There's 2 songs that sound like it could be maybe I don't know, teenage era Black Sabbath, but for the most part, I can't really hear any actual, it just, I don't know. People make some really weird connections with music. I don't know. I guess it just depends on the person. Anyway, here we are in the Lanayru Caves. I didn't really make much note of that. We can take a bunch of bombs here and just go to town on this place. There's a Goron off in the distance. He's mining a thing there. So, yeah, this thing is kind of annoying in the sense that, well, you got to go ahead and bowl over these areas down there, and it's kind of annoying because there's jars in there that we can grab, and they'll just have rupees in them. Yeah, not very fun. Nobody really cares about rupees anymore. We're not really ever going to have to care about rupees, by the way, for the rest of the game. There's almost no reason for us to really even care unless you want to get, potions and stuff. Oh, hey, we got a monster horn. I was half expecting that to be 20 rupees. Yeah, we should be able to get monster horns in a greater abundance here pretty soon, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, Fifi, thanks. You just came to tell the audience. Some Okalins carry a monster horn on their waist. If you latch onto it and pull with your whip, it is possible to claim it for yourself. So, like the grappling hook in Wind Waker, you can steal certain treasures off enemies, which confused me because I didn't know you couldn't just pick up regular treasures there, so I was kind of... That's what confused me more or less. So, alright, let's go ahead and collect these in there. Okay, I can never get all of them in there. See, because it just bounces off of them. Oh, wow, something happened there. But I think I don't think there's any special rupees in there. Wow, that made an explosion. So let's see. Nothing. It didn't even get any of them. Why did it? Oh, because there was a second thing in there. Duh, you have to throw 3 bombs in there because, I see. All right. Ugh. There we go. Okay, is that going to be a strike or is it going to be a dud? I guess we got it. See, nothing even special. It's why would you bother putting this here if there's nothing there? There's not even any Lanayru aims to make us creep ourselves. Oh, and I hurt myself. Yeah, it's so weird how fast our stamina decreases when we're crawling. Hey, Gorko, what? I almost never get visitors. My name is Golo, and I am researching the legend of the 3 dragons, one of which is said to live here. Wow, so you're also literate, and your name is Golo. Okay, so this guy is kind of weird because he's going to be he's a Goron, and he's mining with a pickaxe, which doesn't make any sense. Oh, God. I like how he says how difficult our name is to pronounce, yet here he is speaking perfectly fluent English and saying things like Sacred Flame and something ancient. He can read ancient scrolls, but saying a name like Ellison or Link, he even says it when you say Link, I think. I don't know, but it's kind of funny. Anyway, you'll notice inside of a cave, in the most obscure place to put a locked door, there's going to be a locked door. So if you want to go to the Lanayru Sansi, you're going to need this key. And yet again, this harkens back to when we went to the Skyview Cave. Why does a non-humanoid character need a key to open a door? You're a goddamn Goron, for 1. For 2, you can just bust it down. And 3, you're a goddamn Goron, man. What is up with that? Anyway, we can actually head off to, I believe, the Lanayru mining area. What does it say? Yeah, the Lanayru mines, rather. Let's solve the mystery of the time shift stones. So yeah, if you want to go all the way back over there, it's kind of a nice little shortcut, but I'm not really gonna bother with it. All right, I think you can actually drop a thing down that'll help you get to this area quicker for whatever reason. If you feel like backtracking for whatever reason, just if you have a reason for anything, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we go through this. Yes, of course, caves with doors. We always love that. Anyway, here we are heading off to, like I already said, one of my least favorite areas, as well as probably one of my semi-favorite areas. A report, master. This is Lanayru Sansi. This whole area was once a vast ocean. Yeah, so yet again, I kind of wish to be able to see kind of like a time lapse of like a total degeneration of an ocean into its descent into like a desert, because that would just be friggin' awesome. Like, have you guys ever seen the movie Holes? Like how they did the flashbacks every so often to the one. I haven't seen it in years, but the way I read it made it seem a lot more interesting than the way the movie portrayed it, because it was more or less implied that, you know, the lake was blah 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 100 years ago and stuff. So we discovered the Lanayru Sansi. And so, yes. Wasn't it the most random connection that John Voight, like, this is where I learned that John Voight was actually Angelina Jolie's dad. Like, the most random-ass connection to make. Like, who would have ever thought otherwise? All right, yes, there is a 90% probability that the Sacred Flame is ahead. I mean, considering how much of this ocean stretches across the land, I'm not really exactly surprised. Anyway, let's go. Yes, come with me, my love, to see the sea of love. I just want to tell you how much... Okay, we're done. That was a little far up in the center. Thank you. Yeah, so here we're heading off to the Sea of Love. That's just what I'm going to call it. This freaking cat power is adorable. Like, I don't know, just think about, like, crying. So I was so surprised to hear the greatest on, like, the first episode of Bones. That's, like, kind of what made me keep watching. I was like, oh, they're playing cat power. This must mean that they use a fairly decent level of a soundtrack here, which is kind of, some of the songs surprised me. Like, Bones is a fan of Hot Blooded, I guess, or maybe that was David Boreanaz. I always forget. I always just want to say Borealis because of that stupid fucking commercial that they'd always play on YouTube, and like, it was like a Family Guy episode where Stewie looks up at the northern Arctic lights and is like supposed to be the, you know, Borealis, you know, and so, but it was like his face is like David Boreanaz's face. Because everyone always confuses it with them. Anyway, if you guys haven't noticed, this is why I love this area. Because we can actually sail across here. Vasti matey. Who are you, Buzz? Some human. Who am I? I don't know. But he's got a pretty badass mustache. Okay, Nehru's Flame Protector ship. Wait, the Proud Skipper. Whatever. So what's cool is that the time shift stone is going to be inside of the boat. And when we're swimming along, then the sand will turn into the sea. It's like super, like the first time I played this, I was like, what the fuck? It was like freaking awesome. So yeah, apparently he just decided to chill here for a bit. But it's really jarring once we get to later parts when enemies start spawning out of nowhere. It's just kind of, I bet my hat they've turned the ship invisible and they're hiding out there. You can't see it. You can't see it? Is it invisible? I'm guessing. In order to protect Nehru's Flame, the ship has a function that allows it to become invisible. Weep. Yeah, whatever. I can't even think of a pirate accent. Yar me, matey, so you need an Nehru's Flame to find someone. Now it's just turning like to a Scottish British pirate. Like, I don't know. Pirates are always kind of weird. People always kind of... It's like weird how people associate pirates so much differently, because basically what they are, they're just bandits at sea. It's like the equivalent of, you know, on water thieves, you know, like people who like, I don't know. It's just weird how pirates are their own little subgenre of things. So let's shove off. Did I say shove off? My stupid Wiimote. I think I just said, oh, we got to talk to him. God damn it. All right, let's go, please. Yes, let's shove off, Mr. Sir. Okay, and why did it? Okay, it just gravitated to that one. I try to use the analog stick to select stuff, but for some reason it keeps reading my Wii remote. Anyway, off to the sea of sand, the sea of love. I just want to tell you. Oh my God, look at his face right now. He's like, what did you say? Your face was asking. That's why I took the picture. Or photo, whatever. Okay, so this is, you just press A to go. You have a stamina meter for a thing, which is really annoying. As well as the fact that you have cannons to shoot. So that's not really a terrible thing, but whatever. So you have a, yeah, it's kind of annoying how you have to do that. You can ready your cannon. You aim with the actual Wii remote in terms of, you know, going farther. And then you shoot, and then you got to stow the cannon before you can start going again. And so, yeah, it's kind of cool. I like, you know, in this game, it's pretty nice to control this boat. It's not nearly as cumbersome as Wind Waker, or at least as it was. I don't know, the HD release is coming out pretty soon. I already mentioned the timestamp of this video, so yeah, so we can just go over here. It's just like so nice. It's like, God, what was this place like before? Look how freaking like clean the water is. You can actually see the bottom of the sea here. It's like so weird. All right, so let's go get out over here. Yeah, they have to like reload these places. So we're gonna have to go through 3 places trying to find the goddamn ship. Okay, now, okay, so here's Skipper's Retreat. For some reason, he kept his map here. He kept his ancient treasure map, or ancient map of the sea here, okay? And it's, it doesn't make any sense. All right, his shack is at the very top. We have to go up there all the way and get the sea chart. And it's really annoying because it's like, why didn't you have it on you when you know, went off and died? It's so inconvenient, and this part is just more or less annoying. So we can actually activate this so we can get Skipper's Retreat here. Okay, very nice. And then we just make our ascent. Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? How's it going with you guys? Oh, man. All right, we should probably watch out with our ammunition here because we need to be saving our bombs a little bit. We got electro spumes here. We will be getting water spumes, which is kind of unusual, but yeah, nothing like too out of the ordinary there. All right, so let's collect the claw shots, and this is mostly going to be a lot of claw shot stuff. Die, please. Are you going to... Wow, that thing took a really long time to die. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, I don't know if is it just me. I think someone at this point might have already said something along those lines, but it just feels like it can't be me. It's like, it's not the Wii remote. I've never really had problems controlling stuff, especially with this thing. But I don't know. It might be because it's the Wii Motion Plus. I don't know. That might actually be the case here. All right, so let's go ahead and actually, before we do anything, I'm going to go do this because I don't want to waste too many of my bombs since it's going to be a while before we actually collect any, and this is already here. And we can go ahead and drop it over here. This is a really annoying bit because there's going to be some electro choo-choos over there. And we're just going to run past them because they're going to turn into a big one. So actually, there should be one that's going to spawn here in just a moment. So let's go. Let's go. Run! Ugh, get away from me! I don't want to play with you today. My mom says I can't go out until after I finish my homework. Ugh, no, stop it. Jeez, look at this. This is not even fair. Ooh, jelly blob. All right. Yes, I'm going to tell your adulterous mother what she's done, and it hasn't been a very good deed. God, I'm like burning up right now. Jesus Christ. Okay, God, they did 2.5 hearts to me? That's not even fair. Oh, whatever. Anyway, just like in Twilight Princess, you can use the P-hats to ascend with the claw shots, so that's kind of cool. They brought them back in that sense. They're not really that annoying. They do start moving later on, and that's kind of annoying, but it's not that bad. Okay, so let's go head over here. Very nice. Okay, so we've got some of this stuff here. All right. Oh, Lenebro ants. I want to be your friend. Come with me, my friend, to the Sea of Love, and we can make love in the sea. Okay, so Lenebro ant. Why am I collecting these still? He's not gonna... Oh, he might sell some of these again. I don't know. This is fun. It's fun to collect bugs every so often. No, don't kill yourself. Just love me. Love me, ant. Oh, man, he'd rather kill himself. That's an insult to injury if I ever saw him myself. Okay, so let's grab the claw shots. Here we've got a metal shield moblin. And these guys practically are the same, except they're a little easier to kill because they actually, you can't break their shields. And so that's kind of a nice thing. Okay, is he just gonna, oh, he's just gonna kill himself. Come on, up. Oh, shit, that wasn't good. Okay, luckily if you fall off, you just go straight back to the last place. Oh, he's dead though. Okay, that works. That works too, and we didn't even lose any hearts for that somehow. All right, what have we got over here? Don't tell me what this is. All right, let's do this. All right, buddy. Are you ready to die? Oh, never mind. He isn't ready to die quite yet. There we go. Ugh, god damn it. Deku Quadrobabas, I'm trying to kill you the fashionable way, and that's by not using a bomb. But, you know, next time we're gonna have to... Ooh, almost kicked over my coffee. Jesus Christ, it's like right at my feet. If I'm not careful, I'm gonna freaking knock the hell out of that thing over. Okay, so let's... Don't take that thing down there, because otherwise you'll start all over at the beginning. It's annoying, because once it's down there, until you leave the area and come back, it won't spawn back at the top, which means you'd have to descend regularly, which is annoying, because as you guys saw, you can't just fall from the top. It'll just bring you back up. You actually have to do a, you know, go back the way you came. All right, let's go take this taken care of. All right, man. Ugh, there we go. All right, coffee, you're not going to get spilled today. Oh, man. We're actually closing in on the end of the goddess cubes, actually. It's collected quite a bit, if I do say so myself. Man. Okay, so let's go back this way, shall we? Across the dead vines here. Why? Okay, considering how dead these look, do you think they'd really be able to support Link and his miscellaneous equipments? I don't know about you guys. It's a little strange logic there. Okay, let's go across this way. All right, there we go. We got some phoenixes in the air. I don't know what they're doing here. But if they're... Oh, they're going to attack me. All right, buddy. This is the way it's going to have to be. Ugh. All right, come on. Let's go. Oh, he's not going to do it yet. Okay, come on. He's not guarding against himself. There we go. Ugh. Get over here, asshole. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. I didn't even plan on doing that, but that works in my favor quite well. Okay. So with the whip still out, this is actually a pea hat in the ground, and we can actually summon forth instant puberty. Oh yes, instantaneous puberty once again. Where was the last time I mentioned that? Probably some Zelda, or I don't know. What other games have we had to deal with that in? Okay, so now they're gonna start going mobile. So we're gonna go ahead and go mobile ourselves a little bit. Okay, then just head over here. Come on, come on. You know you want to, Link. You know you want it. You know you want it. Come on. There we go. Okay, perfect. And there's gonna be more phoenixes up here. Might as well take care of them while we're around. All right, time to whip out the old whip again. Linear Dragon Ants. Okay, let's. These guys are gonna come towards us. All right, can you kill me, please, or come towards me? Are they not gonna come this way? I could have sworn they were already here. Whatever. Okay, so let's. Oh wait. We need our beetle. That's right. We need our beetle. Yes. Don't think I. Okay, come on. There we go. All right, so don't think I didn't notice, you asshole. We got stupid Deku Babas over here just totally puppy guarding this thing. It's like I knew this would be a good place to set up my home base. Okay, so let's continue. Let's go back to the hook shot, or claw shots rather. Ooh, almost fell off there. Almost fell off again. All right, let's grab that. Very nice. This is the Phoenix standoff. All right, buddies, are you ready to die? Hope you are. Hope you've said your prayers, because now you're going to go to In the Sand Sea of Love. Come on. What? Ooh, fireballs. Don't want to deal with that. Don't eat that. All right, there. I wanted to do another fatal blow, and it just wouldn't let me. It's very unsatisfying when I don't get to finish enemies off the way I want to. All right, not the whip. Claw shots, I said. Claw shots, I say. All right, hook onto that. And I do believe we got a treasure chest over here. Yes, it's hidden by cactuses. Is this just rupees? If it's just rupees, I'm going to be very disappointed, son. And, oh, it's an evil crystal. I'm slightly less disappointed, but that's okay. We need more evil crystals, even though we've doubled up in this episode alone, or in this recording so far. I don't know how much I'll be recording. I know when I'll stop. I just don't know the length it'll take me to get there. Oh, excuse me. All right, so anyway, over here we can use the mobile pea hats. This is really annoying because now we got to wait for them, and you got to kind of lead them away, or lead on them. And then we just got to wait. It's like, I hope he sure does. I sure hope he doesn't sink on us. Okay, now we got to wait for this guy. Come on, Mr. Pea Hat. There we go. All right, that didn't take horribly long. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at Skipper's Retreat. Very nice. Okay, I'll take it. So we can actually go on top of his house real fast and collect a couple of very rare items, if I do say so myself. So let's go do that. Rare items, rare bugs. This is the sand cicada. See, this is the time. This is where I thought they first showed up, but there's some in the Linear Desert, so just gotta be very careful because they will run away and they're very loud. They're very anxious, but now they're gonna be mine. Oh yes, Arctic Monkey style. All right, so we got one sand cicada. All right, the larvae of these bugs stay underground for 10 years. So this is the first time I ever saw them. My first time I played this. I didn't know they were on that area when we first headed off to the Linear Mines, but there's also going to be a couple more here. And it's kind of cool because every time you go inside the house, they'll respawn. So that's always a nice little thing. I think Fifi even makes a kind of funny little quip about it. Like, oh, god damn it. See, look at, okay, so I'm holding it up regularly, and it's not centered to Link. It's just centered to the Z, and it's so awkward. Like, I don't know, I just found it awkward. Ugh. Yeah, find it awkward your mind. Okay, sometimes there's a fourth one, but usually there's just the three. Okay. So drop down and let's go inside of Mr. Skipper's house. You know, you're a robot. Why do you have a house? I mean, I know you're a cyborg, and that's okay. But seriously, man, what gives? Why do you have a retreat? Oh, man, this place is kind of depressing, though, because it kind of makes you gotta wonder, you know, about certain things.